What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Coalossal deck. We got a new Coalossal out of the Ascended Heroes pack. It has two pretty cool attacks, and it is a single prizer, so it only gives up the one prize. First attack, Tar Cannon for single fighting energy. It says this attack does 140 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you don't have 10 or more basic fighting energies in your discard pile though, the attack does nothing. And of course you don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon, but sniping for 140, knocks out Monkey Dories, ignores the weakness and resistance on the bench, sniping the basics, pretty much all of them that aren't EXs. And then if the guy happens to be in the active spot or you have a gust, like on a Pheasantipity EX or Petron EX, you can hit for weakness in the active spot and take two prizes. 140 for a single fighting, and it's pretty spammable, and it can be a snipe if you need it to. Pretty versatile attack. It's just you have to get the 10 basics in your discard pile. And then a second attack, Bulky Bump for a fighting and 3 colorless. It does 220, and it says discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. Now, we're not going to be trying to do the second attack a whole lot, but we do have 2 Ignition Energy, which counts for that 3 energy cost, and you discard it at the end of the turn, which basically is the same as the cost of the attack anyways. Discard 3 energies from this Pokemon, and being able to do 220 plus the 140 makes it so we can actually 2-hit KO some guys, since once guys get set up, we're not going to be able to two-shot everything with the 140, things that have evolved in like stage 2 AXs or Mega Pokemon, right? So it's nice to be able to have a little bit more damage other than just the 140, but we're not totally going to be leaning into this and spamming it as much. We're trying to take prizes and attack really quickly with the Tar Cannon. Now, the way we're going to be playing it is with the Solrock and Lunatone engine. It's kind of perfect because this guy needs those fightings in the discard. Solrock and Lunatone has the ability, says if you have a Solrock in play, you can discard a basic fighting. In order to use this ability, draw 3 cards. So we have a draw engine, and we have a way to kind of just funnel those fighting energies in the discard pile. Then we also have one of these Drilburs. I think just one is probably good, but it has the ability dig, dig, dig. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fighting energy cards and discard them. So we just play this down, we get to get 3 fighting energies into the discard pile. I haven't tested it the most, but it's a pretty fun deck, and I'm excited to try it out. So I'll put the full deck list up on the screen. We'll go over the numbers a little bit more closely, then we'll hop into the games. As you can see, for the A spec, we're going with the Brilliant Blender. If you play that plus the Drilbur, you get 8 energies in your discard pile in 1 turn. We just don't have a way to find the Brilliant Blender. I don't think like Arven's amazing, and I'm kind of hesitant to play cards that are going to be rotating, even though they're illegal for now. But that's just how I am. I want to like try and minimize them, but I don't think we'd want to play Arven anyways. I don't really think there is any other item searching supporters like Arven, and we're kind of an aggressive fast deck too, so just playing like big draw cards like Research, which is going to be rotating. But there's Carmine. We have more of it than Research because I'm thinking we go first so that we can just get everything down, play our items. Of course, we're not gonna be able to Rare Candy, but then we can hopefully get everything set up, get as many energies in the discard pile as we can, and then on our second turn, if we're not item locked, we can go Rare Candy Coalossal, maybe pull off the turn 2 Tar Cannon. Maybe it'd be better to plan to go first though. Also, another card I wanted to mention for the A spec is a Legacy Energy. And if you were to play that, honestly, like Squawk and Fez, I could see being like included because you're already a 1 prizer, and a Legacy Energy won't give up a prize at some point in the game. So that could be another good option. You just may want some more ways to find it, like more Ultra Balls. But yeah, that's the full deck list. Going from left to right here, we got the 1 Drilbur already said. We got the 2-2 Lunatone and Solrock. The Solrock can attack on your first turn, or can attack for 1 energy if you have the Lunatone on your bench, but its damage is also not affected by weakness and resistance. It's great still though, because you can just kill Budoos. The thing is though, I'm planning on going second, or planning on going first. If you're planning on going second, like this card is still great, then you could knock out those Budoos and maybe donk. I don't know which is better. We also don't have that card that boosts fighting types damage, the Premium Power Pro or Plus, whatever it's called. That obviously synergizes with the fighting guys, giving them more damage, but I don't think we really need it for the Coalossal. It would help the Solrock, but I think that'd maybe be a different build, maybe with the Legacy Energy, maybe not as many Carmines, but Carmine's going to be our only like discard draw, I think this is rotating anyways. I don't think there's any that will be sticking around that I had looked and seen. Keep it moving. We got the 4 Rolycoly, 2 Carkol, and 3 Coalossal. The numbers of the Pokemon have all felt really good. I think it's the best Rolycoly, 20 for 1 fighting. 80 HP doesn't matter because we're not playing Poffins. I think this is the best Carkol, does 20 or maybe 60 with a heads for 1 fighting, and you can use its second attack with the Ignition if it comes up. The other Carkol also has 110 HP. And then of course we have the Coalossal. There is another cool single prize Coalossal, this guy, but I'm not going to be playing this one. This one needs fires and discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. I think this one's probably just better. For the trainers, already said we got the Brilliant Blender for the A spec. We got 4 Fighting Gong and 4 Poké Pad. I know these are expensive in real life, but we're playing online, so we get to play them. We get to play as many as we want. But Fighting Gong searches your deck for basic fighting energy or basic fighting Pokemon. It's fantastic. We don't have to play as many like Ultra Balls or anything because this also finds any Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. So we get to find basics and fightings with this, and then we get to find any of our Pokemon with this. Then we have the 2 Earthen Vessel because we can't really easily find the Brilliant Blender. So now we have 3 ways to kind of get energies out of our deck or into the discard with that, as well as the Ultra Ball, just a 1 of. I cut a research for the Ultra Ball. I don't know. I still want to have a decent amount of supporters. I just don't know which ones are best. Maybe you should have more research, less Carmine, and I think at least just 1 Ultra Ball is all right. Maybe you should have more. I don't know. Then we got the 3 Night Stretcher for recovery. I haven't run out of energy completely yet in Pokemon in a game, but I think you can, and I've come close to. Once you get the 10 energies in your discard pile, you may want to just like stop because we're only playing 14. So if you have 10 in there and you need an energy to attack with each Coalossal, if you're going to plan on going through 6 Coalossals, which I think we may be able to manage. I don't know, with all the with the recovery we have, I don't even know if we can do that. We may technically need a Super Rod, but Night Stretcher is way better at just getting the deck to flow early on in the game, being able to get back a fighting energy, or maybe Drilbur gets knocked out and you can reuse it. I've had that happen, or just any of your pieces, you put it right into your hands. But Super Rod may be necessary. But we just have the 3 Night Stretcher for now. I think that's it for the items, and then for the support. We just have the 4 Carmine. You can play it on your first turn going first, which is why I'm planning on going first and have more of these. Then we have the 4 Lilies just because pretty much after our first turn or going second, if we don't have any of the other like discard draw cards, Lily's fantastic, and it lets us conserve resources, not dumping them for the entirety of the game. And then we still have the 2 boss, because you could also do a cool thing where you stick something in the active that can't move and then just snipe around it, or just gust up a Fez or a Petron EX and take 2 prizes at hitting for weakness. And then we have the 1 research. Then we have 14 fighting and 2 ignition. It has to be attached to an evolution Pokemon in order to get that 3 energy thing, but the Coalossals are an evolution, and same with the Carkols if it comes up. But that's the deck. Hopefully it can work all right. It's a pretty fun one. Let's hop into the games. All right, hopping in this first one here. I haven't run into Dragapult, to be honest, as I've been testing it. I did run into a Frostlass Monkey Dory deck, but they went first, which worked out perfectly. I think like if you're against a Budew deck, you would rather go second with this so that you could just, you know, knock out Dreepies or Budews or Snow Runs, or I don't know what old decks play Budew, but most of the time you can just kind of get a knockout against them and just start taking prizes with the Solrock. But I'm still planning on going first. You know, we don't know what decks are playing, so. And we mulliganed. We have 9 basics. All right, just 1. That's good. And we have a supporter. That's good. Are we going first or second? They're going first. Okay. Well. I think it's fine to throw this in the active. I'd rather have this than the Lunatone, so let's do that. See what we're up against. Okay. Is this another? I've seen a couple Zoroark decks, like Monkey Dories, Tatsugiris, and Zoroarks. We'll see. It is Zoroark, probably. Okay, so we can knock out all of their guys that they use to copy their attacks with the Coalossal. The Reshiram and the what's the big guy? Oh, it's the shark. Okay. Well, he gives up 3 prizes, and I think he's 2-hit KO'd with Tar Cannon into Bulky Bump. Plus, we could just go around it knock out things. Maybe, ooh, if they play Toxtricity, which actually didn't get any down. Does Sharpedo need 2 or 3 energies to attack? I think they just need 2. Oh, they have Lopunny, that's cool. Well, he's dead to weakness, that's cool for us. Also, Lopunny's weak to us. Okay. Well, I think we do that. And I mean, if we happen to draw into the Carkol and flip heads next turn, we could knock out this. Also, just putting this on it, it'll end up in the discard pile if we get knocked out. So I think let's do that. All right, we got the blender, but we have nothing. Oh no. Well, I think it's fine. Hopefully they don't knock us out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 in our hands. 5 there, 3 there, so that's 8. So we prize 3 energies. Okay. Maybe we could have ditched to the Drilbur. I didn't totally think through that, but... Okay, well, hopefully they can't kill us. They do have attract customers, though. So even though they have a 1-card hand, they can potentially get us a border. But I mean, when you draw the Brilliant Blender, if your setup isn't like this, it feels pretty good, right? Let's just hope they don't get the attack, but it's not looking good. Okay, they do play the Toxtricity. Oh, wait a second. They also... This isn't... It needs 2. This thing can move anything too, so there's no sticking the Toxtricity in the active spot. Do they have a dark? Oh, okay, they're just gonna... Are they gonna knock us out? They should, right? They're not gonna knock us out. I would say that is a greedy Fang. Hopefully we can do something here, get more basics down. And we'll just kill the Monkey Dory, I think. Okay, we didn't need that. I mean, we do need all these energies and another one in the discard pile, so... I guess, though, it's possible we find our Ignition Energy. So I think we just do this. We need to set up our board, so let's see more cards. Okay. And, oh wait, we can get the Drilbur. Right? Then we'll Poké Pad, or do we Gong for the Drilbur? We'll Gong for the Drilbur. And then we need a Rare Candy. We have 4 Rare Candies. And then we want some more Rolycolys. Then we do this just so we don't draw into these. And then we'll bench this. Technically, I think we just play this. Have a better chance to draw into a Rare Candy. And we could Ultra Ball away these, but I don't think we... No, we don't want to do that. All right, give us the Rare Candy, please. Ah, darn it. Welp. We can hit for 20. Then they're going to knock us out. Then we have to promote something, which would be the Solrock, probably. Although it looks like they're kind of going after this. I think it's fine. We'll promote the Solrock, then we can promote the Rolycoly after that. I don't want to bench something and then they go around it. It's possible maybe we can eventually one-shot this thing if they stop moving damage counters and we could bulky bump it. I don't think the sticking something in the active play is going to work, unfortunately. I don't know, it's possible to Gust KO this, and then if they don't get it back, we can try and do that, but then we would need another Gust. And we only have 2. And we have no more energies. I think 3 are prized, right? So we needed another energy in order to do an attack. We need a Night Stretcher. And we need a Night Stretcher to use Solrock. Okay. All right. Well, I think we go for the Fighting Gong, get another Rolycoly, then we'll Lillie. And I think we do bench the Solrock. We have 3 stretchers, that's good. Bench that. See 8 cards. Okay. If we hit into this, they can't KO us with Monkey Dory, but we can't do Coalossal's bulky bump. But we could hit this, and then we could Tar Cannon Monkey Dory next turn. That seems reasonable. We're still essentially 2-hit KOing this thing. And I could Ultra Ball away. I think I'm just gonna Rare Candy a Coalossal out. I think that's okay. Sorry. I've got some tea and my throat is not being helped that much, but that's okay. Honestly, prizing 3 energy is just a little unfortunate too. Okay. Well, we're going to snipe that Monkey Dory so we can hopefully stop them from moving more damage. I guess though, if we just were to have knocked out 2 Sharpedos, we'd get 6 prizes, but it just didn't work out that way for us. And we currently are bricked. If we had Fez, we could go for the Fez here. We need to draw a supporter, a Lillie, a Night Stretcher. There's nothing we can do. And if they keep taking prizes, like, we're just gonna lose, so. Okay, well, Rare Candy out another Coalossal. And we'll pass it over. I think we're stuck this game. I think it's just a wrap. Yeah, because they're gonna get an extra prize on this next turn and 1 here. So I think we're just gonna call it and run it back. All right, here we go. Let's not prize 3 energies. Maybe we should have more energies. Maybe you should have Legacy Energy instead of Brilliant Blender. Maybe we have enough ways to discard energies. Let's go first. We didn't go first last time. I believe we can do this. Son of a gun, we mulliganed. I believe in the deck still. All right, Team Rocket deck. No mulligan second time. We got the Poké Pad. We have a Carmine. Put up to 2 supporters from your discard pile into your hands. That's cool. Huh. Okay, so is it like a single prize Team Rockets deck? Brave Bengal. I mean, maybe it's just normal Team Rockets and then they have that as an option. No, they do have this guy. Okay, so it's a Porygon Z deck. They need to spam those in the discard pile, the supporters in the discard. Extra card, we're losing another Carmine. Let's not lose another supporter, please. Okay. Losing that. Then we're just gonna put all these in the discard pile. I guess we could use Solrock Lunatone first. Should we look, see how many energies are prized? I'm not putting down the Drilbur right away. Did I make that mistake last time? I don't think I did. No, we have 8 energies in the deck still? I think we're totally fine. Though I guess we're gonna want to move our Lunatone, so might as well put it on him. Then we'll Carmine. Then we'll Brilliant Blender. We don't even need to play Drilbur. We found the blender. And we have all the energies we need here. And we'll do this. All right. And then we can hold a gong for a thing for next turn. Just play one of these down. We could hold the Poké Pad. I don't think we're getting item locked, or actually we're not even going to get hand disrupted, right? So, and actually we knocked this thing out with a power gem. And then we just end. That way we can use the gong if we need to use his ability. I could have put down another Rolycoly, but I'm thinking if we find a rare candy, then we could find an evolution or something instead. I guess maybe I didn't need to put the fighting on this because now we could have retreated with this. Oh, that guy's kind of annoying. Oh, they're gusting. Well, that is annoying. I wanted to get rid of that energy. But I guess we have a pivot for later. And unless they have a Team Rockets, okay, they have it. Okay. Well, let's see what we find. Okay, another basic. That's great. I think we do play the gong to find an energy because we have nothing. We just want to find a supporter. We have 2 more in the deck. 3 Night Stretchers still. And I think we wait on the Poké Pad. All right. We could Rare Candy Night Stretcher. Or Rare Candy Poké Pad, but then we need to move this thing next turn. Which means we could play double Night Stretcher right now in order to get a Fighting Energy attached to this thing. I think I'm going to do it. And I don't want to move our guy into the active spot yet. Also, I didn't need to play that yet, my bad. But I think that's okay, hopefully. Oh, wait a second, I need to retreat. I need to retreat into Lunatone this turn, right? I think I did. I think I should have put the Fighting Energy on the Solrock, retreated into Lunatone to get the energies off of both of them. And then we would end up with 8. But I messed up. Well, we may have time before they start doing anything. But I think, yeah, we did have a way there. Oh. Well, if they just kill us, we're okay also. Son of a gun, we're not dead. All right. I mean, we need it in the discard. Let's find a supporter. All right. Another Rare Candy Coalossal. I think that's fine. Play this down. And then we'll Lillie. Okay. And then get another Rolycoly down. And we have 1 Night Stretcher left and 1 Fighting Energy left. So are we never, we're not even going to be able to attack with a third Coalossal then, are we? Wait, did I say one fighting? I think I did. I think technically we would be able to then, right? Let's just add this now. Yeah. I think that's fine. I usually wouldn't do that, but we're doing it to get ahead. Actually, we could even soften this thing up now with this. But no. We don't want to do that. We don't want to play the fighting energies. We need to hold on to them. Okay. We need them to knock us out here. We promote the Lunatone, retreat it. What would I change? I mean, cutting the research or a Carmine or an Ultra Ball. Maybe we cut the Ultra Ball for another fighting. The more we're playing this, maybe we don't have room for like Fez and stuff. I think they may stick a guy in the active spot too, so let's... I don't even want to play any more energies at the moment. And I guess we'll... Rare Candy Coalossal. And yeah, we're just gonna snipe the active since he's the only guy that they have going right now. And they resisted it. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine, hopefully. I don't think it's fine. I think they're gonna kill us. So maybe I should have bulky bumped. I think I should have bulky bumped them. God damn it. Okay. All right. They're not turboing through their deck as fast as I would have expected. I don't know if this guy is bricking them up. I haven't seen Porygon's, Team Rocket's Porygons with the new Team Rocket's Honchkrow at all. The synergy's there, but okay. They must have absolutely nothing. I think I still go after this because they need a rare candy for this or another energy and the evolution. They just need a supporter, and if they drew an Ariana, they could draw a handful of supporters, right? So we just want to get rid of that, and then this guy can't, you know, get the other supporters into the discard for them. This guy actually does way more damage, so maybe it's actually like really strong because it can do 60 times. Porygon, they do a lot less, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, maybe we cut the Ultra Ball for fighting. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, that guy. It's 20 times. So we're safe-ish. I think we gust it. That's good. Now we're not getting bossed around. We have ways to find energies to retreat or attack. Maybe I just snipe this guy though, because if this guy goes for the torment, we're kind of locked out of the game a little bit. All right, well, we're not doing that now. We're just gonna KO the guy with the energy. Hopefully they got nothing else. I mean, what else could they do? Tar cannon time. And maybe, so maybe we could cut an Ultra Ball and maybe cut a Night Stretcher for a Super Rod. I don't know if we played a Night Stretcher. No, we actually played 2 in one turn, right? What other things could we swap for more fighting energies? The Pokemon feel like really nice. You could maybe cut an Ignition, but they're kind of cool and fun. And I don't think I'd want to just play one. I think maybe a Rare Candy and the Ultra Ball. And the Research. Maybe you don't need 2 vessels and the Brilliant Blender also. I'm not even able to consider the Legacy Energy at this point, like with all of this in front of me. I can't, like Legacy Energy Fez, more generic EX searching, so like Ultra Balls. Or maybe you don't even need that and you just plan on drawing into it, because by the time you need Fez, we'll have gone through a lot of cards, so it could be in your discard pile, the Night Stretcher even. I was thinking about putting Cerulege in here too, because there's kind of some synergy there, but having so many of these guys, and you need to have Fighting specifically, and Cerulege needs a Fire Energy, and this only counts for basic Fightings. We're just gonna snipe the Team Rocket's Murkrow, because I don't think they actually have that many of those things in the discard pile right now. Nope, just 2. So yeah, this guy's not the threat. This guy is, and they put, I think, 2 supporters back in their hands with their ace spec, which is kind of cool. I like this, but I still think Legacy Energy would be cool. It's like, is that what Cerulege plays? Brilliant Blender or Legacy Energy? Do they ever play anything else like Secret Box? And as for Squawk, I think that's secondary to Fez, and I think that guy is rotating, because like we don't need that many energies in the discard pile like Cerulege. We just kind of want to get the 10 and not put down liabilities. Like, still want to take advantage of our whole single prize thing that we have going. They may or may not be here, but you know, they weren't doing a whole lot to begin with, so we'll take it. I think I will cut a Fighting, or cut those cards going into the next game, so we can actually see what it's like. I'll double check before we go into the game. I'm thinking Ultra Ball for Fighting, and honestly, I think that's it, because Rare Candies are really nice. Wait, no, maybe a Night Stretcher for a Super Rod. I think Rare Candy for a Super Rod, maybe. Hey, let's go. All right, so I cut the Ultra Ball, and I did cut a Night Stretcher for a Super Rod. What the heck? The coin came up before the thing. I don't know if I've noticed that. So we have a Super Rod and 2 Night Stretchers for recovery, and then we have no Ultra Ball. But I don't think we need it. I think we're fine without it. Look at this. We're just raw drawing into the Brilliant Blender. Look, we just need, we need something else though. Okay, they're mulliganing, that's good. Grass deck, that doesn't matter really. I guess we have no stadiums to bump theirs though. We can 2-hit KO everything. Oh, Terra guys are protected on the bench though, so that's a little annoying. And they could be Badu also. Something good. There we go. That's great. Okay. And this is in the active spot. Okay. So I think we just gonna Brilliant Blender first. We prized 1 energy. We have 1 Rare Candy. All right, we prized 2 Rare Candies. And yeah, looking all right, looking all right. Do this, get some more Fightings in there. Then we're gonna get the Lunatone, try and draw into something else. Just a way to put a basic down would be good. Rates, we have the attack. Let's put down a Rolycoly. Well, yeah, I think we have the attack. We can discard, as long as we have one, a way to discard 1 more guy. 1 more energy, I'm sorry. And we could KO the Fez, which would be pretty funny. If they get Badu, that won't be as fun though. And Meganium has like 180 health, which is not great. I think it's possible they can... No, they don't play... Oh, damn it, it's Air Balloon. I was gonna say maybe attack with this, but I don't think they play like Energy Switch. They just play Meganium. Oh, and they're the smaller version. Okay. I think we either just snipe little guys the whole game or try and, you know, 2-hit KO this. I think at this point, we're just gonna snipe little guys. And this guy can hit anything, which could let him take multi-prize turns. So I think this is the priority. Right? I guess if we hit into this now with the Solrock, hitting for 140 would knock them out. So maybe we do that. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right. I think I Rare Candy a guy. Does it make sense to just Vessel, get the energy in there? And then we can attach one to this. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Hopefully they don't have a Gust. We have 2 more energies in the deck. Yeah, we're chilling. Put that on him. Then we'll Lillie, try and get another Rolycoly. Good. We don't need to play the Drilbur. And we'll just put down this. This is already feeling better. And we'll just Cosmic Beam. So now they're dead to our Tower Cannon. Hopefully they're bricked. And I don't think they're playing healing. So this guy should, you know, be stuck. Okay, they're bossing our guy. That's a little rude, I would say. All right, there he goes. Well, we can hit him again and set up a 3-hit KO. We'll just put down another Solrock, and we can super rattle that stuff back. I think we'll play this for another Solrock. We're just gonna go for a 3-hit KO on this. Is that too slow though? I don't think it necessarily is. And I think I'm fine to just go Carkol then. And I think I'm fine to put a Fighting on this. Then we have the option to do the Ignition at some point. And we're just gonna hit into this. I don't know if I want a Rod for sure yet, because we could also put back this guy if they have another Gust. We may need to put back that. Okay. If we knock out this, we can set up we can one-shot a Fez. And then I'm not sure. All right. We got the knockout on this with a Solrock. We may want to get a Solrock back too. I think we just play the fighting on this and KO them. Don't do anything with our hands. Hopefully they don't Iono us. Then we have the Ignition Energy plus this. We just need to find... what's it called? And I can get back a Rolycoly Coalossal fighting right now. And then put down another Carkol. Unless we think we would rather put down another Solrock. I'm gonna put back this, and this. Or do I put back this? No, I think we're fine. We'll do that. Then we'll grab a Rolycoly with the Fighting Gong. Then we'll knock them out. Okay. And this thing doesn't hit for weakness on... at all. It just literally doesn't hit for weakness. Okay. Okay. Hey, we got a Lillie and a research. That's pretty good. My bad. I thought this hit for weakness somewhere, but it doesn't. I thought it was in the active, but it does not. So that's actually pretty good. I like that. But the unfair stamp with the Fez is pretty bad. At least we have a supporter, but they have so many cards now. And they actually could use the aroma shot to one-shot our guy. Okay, they had nothing there, so that's good. They just burned that. They didn't have the stage. They don't have another stage 1, I guess. And they're just going after that. Okay. Okay, we can Night Stretcher. We're gonna be running out of energies. I'm worried about. I still haven't checked how many Rolycolys are in the deck. I think I just Lillie. I don't think I discard. I don't think I play the Night Stretcher. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many of these we had. Now we have 2. I think that's fine. And then, you know, maybe I shouldn't have put the Coalossal back either. I think I didn't need to put Coalossal back. Because if it was in the discard, I mean, we still would have needed a Rare Candy. We prized 2. And we played 1. I don't know if we got 1 out of the prizes yet. If we hit this for 70, 220 doesn't knock it out. I don't know if we can win the prize exchange. And if I put an energy on a Rolycoly, they're just going to kill that one. So I think maybe we're just too slow now. But I also misplayed with what I put back with the Super Rod. Why didn't they get that Dolive last turn? I wonder how many grass they play. It's possible we could stick their Meganium in the active spot too, and then snipe around it. That's probably our win condition. They probably play like, what, 8? Maybe there's 1 energy left. Maybe they play 9. Okay. And they win next turn. So yeah, we need a gust. Wait, no, do they not win? This is a 90 plus 80. Never mind. Well, let's still find a gust. So I mean, we just need to get a fighting and play it. Let's find a gust. No gust. We can find another gust. We can find gust next turn. What's the rush? And at this point, we'll just play this down in case they go after that. And we still need to draw for some reason. And you know what the heck, we'll play that too. Animal Lillie. I guess maybe I shouldn't have in case it comes down to us decking out, but I think we'll be okay. All right, and then we're just gonna hit this. I think there's one more energy, fighting energy in the deck. But maybe we need to play it to, maybe we need to hold it to Solrock or Lunatone, you know? Come on. Please have no energies somewhere, and then we can just stick them. All right, they have a lot of energies. That's 9. Okay, that's 10. Okay. I mean, this doesn't matter. Okay. We still just need a boss. And Rare Candy Coalossal. Okay. Not looking great. Not looking great. We have a Rare Candy, we have 2 boss, and we have 3 Coalossal. I should have left the Coalossal in the discard though, because we wouldn't have needed 3 in our deck. We need to draw on those 3 cards. All right, well, if we can still stall them for a turn. Need to hope they have no energies. And I mean, we can just get the Carkol, I guess. Turn this into a 1-hit KO at some point. Still a 1-hit KO, 140. No energies. All right. Well, that's that. Man, just didn't get anything going. I think they were smart about what they went after. to begin with, right? They just kept sniping our little guys, and maybe I shouldn't have put energies on him, but I didn't expect their 1 card hand to be a Gust, and they did have a Gust with an Ogre Pawn, right? Solrock was good. We 3-hit KO'd this guy, but then after they had the boss, then they started sniping with the Arbalava. All right. Not a great third game there, but that's fine. It's fine. I think energies was good though. I think the changes we made were good. Like 1 less Night Stretcher didn't cost us anything there, and the no Ultra Ball didn't cost us anything either. I think I just maybe didn't put back the right stuff with the Super Rod. Excuse me. And I think I needed to play it, right? I'm not sure. I didn't prize check the best either. 4th game in a row drawing Brilliant Blender. Let's go. Not a Budu deck, please. I guess if it is, we can still go Carkol turn 2 and knock them out. Monkey Dory start. Could be, you know, any deck. And we drew the Carmine. It's gonna cost us supporters though. And a Night Stretcher. So we prized 3 energies. Okay. Do we have our other boss? We have our other Night Stretcher. We have our other Super Rod. We prized a Lillie and a Carmine. I mean, we could Poké Pad for the... Oh. I mean, we want to get a bunch of stuff down, so... Oh yeah, and we can't attack this turn. What am I thinking? All right, I think we are gonna Carmine. Get a Solrock. And I think we do just play this. Okay. And I think it's fine to lose 1 rare candy. Get the Lunatone. All right, it's pretty good. We need 3 more energies in the discard pile. What's his name gets us there? Awesome, no item lock, hopefully. Is it Dragapult? Zoroark Blaziken. Okay, I think the plan... If they just evolve up to... If they don't go into the Blaziken or the Zoroark... I don't know, that guy seems more problematic. The Blaziken needs 3 energies to attack, right? Well, I think we just snipe the Combuskin. Definitely. And... I think we Lunatone first. All right. We are... Wait, no, we have it with the Drilbur. Yeah, let's just play Drilbur. Good boy. How many Rolycolys are in there? 3? Okay. Rare Candy Coalossal. And Lillie time? We could discard a Lunatone. I'm not sure. Then stuff with the Vessel, but... Okay. Do that. Play a Fighting on the Rolycoly early. I think that's okay. I think we only have 2 extra energies though, right? We prize 3. So maybe I hold on to it. Let's just hold on to it. And I guess we'll get back, or get another Rolycoly. Yeah. We're gonna go Coalossal's all day. This is our best setup yet. And we just KO Combuskin. I don't know if they play Psychics or Luminous so that they could attack with Monkey Dory. That could be annoying, as always. And we got another fighting off the discard. That's good. That is good. Yeah, this is great. That was turn 2, right? All right. More guys. What attacker do they play? Anything for Zork to copy? I think this would usually play just the Reshiram, but now they must play the Zekrom, right? All right, that gives them Mind Bend if they want to do that. Son of a bitch, dude. I fucking hate Mind Bend. Fucking stupid attack. Stupid fucking Pokemon. Why do they give it an annoying attack? It should have just been like 60. Well, I have 4 retreat, so I'm not going anywhere. Should get this guy going. And I think we may be good to also just put a fighting on it. Because we got that 1 extra, but if I put a fighting on it, then that could trap an energy. Right? I don't know if we need to have the ignition energies in this game in order to do the 220. So I think it's fine to put it in. I think it's fine. And then, unfortunately, we never snap out of confusion. Right? So a good boss. So then they have to spend an energy to move. Could boss up the other Monkey Dory. I think that's fine. And then I think we chase this guy. Let me KO this thing if we can. Let's go! I think it makes sense. I mean, they could have Rare Candy and you know, have this, but getting rid of 2 energies off their board and their ability to move the damage counters. This guy won't have an energy on it. This thing, because they'll have to move. I don't know. Them having Rare Candy, Blaze Candy here didn't seem that likely. And Monkey Dories are really annoying because then we can't 2-hit KO this. We just want them to kill us. Coalossal's doing it work right now. Okay. Don't feel safe just because you confused me. Honestly, they should make it like a coin flip. I don't know, after... No, then it's just sleep. It's literally sleep. Like, I don't know. Maybe they should change... Son of a gun, they got the fucking Rare Candy. Maybe they should change how the mechanic works. I don't know. It feels as stupid as freeze feels in the video game. All right, we're dead. That's fine. We KO their Zoroark, or their Zekrom, I think. Because worst case, they get it back, but then we just KO it again, and then we're even, and then we have to just KO a Fez for a game or something. And I think we just put this guy up. Okay. Well, looks like we're researching here. I think that's okay. We'll play the fighting on another Rolycoly. And is there something else we want to thin out? I think it's fine to thin that out. Maybe I should have left it in for deck out reasons, but hopefully it's fine. We got the rod, that's good. Play the rod now. I don't know. I think we're fine. I mean, what would I put back? I think we got a fighting off the prizes, and it's in play right now. So I could put back a fighting. No, I think I may want to put back like stuff that's attached. I think we're fine with what we currently have. And they have to power up a new Zoroark too. So even if they get back that Zekrom, they have a debuff, they can't attack, right? Yeah. Oh, and this guy does just need 2 energies. That's a little annoying. But they could, I mean, if they draw an energy, if they draw a recovery card, no, they're just going into Blaziken. And Blaziken can't attack next turn either. Okay, so we definitely just KO the monkey, I think. Get even. We're chilling. Darn it, that's a little annoying. What the heck? They have no energies in their deck? They must be in their hands. They surely have more than 5 or 6. They just discard one off of trade. They did. Okay, whatever. All right, up you go. Okay. That's good. So then we Night Stretcher for a guy and evolve it. Then I think we do Rare Candy Rolycoly. So we have it lined up. So that means I would maybe need to put a Coalossal back to guarantee it. Unless there's one in the deck. I think I'm gonna just plan on doing it. And put a fighting for sure. And put... Do we put another Rolycoly back? This guy has a Coalossal under him. I haven't used many Rare Candies, have I? Wait, all 3 are down. Or 3 are down. But we have one in our hands. You know what? Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I didn't need to put back the Coalossal, but if I'm gonna set up one more Rolycoly, I will. We literally have exactly enough energies, I think. I think we could get trapped. No, we can retreat and we can attack with this. I just don't know if we can attack with another Coalossal after this. I think possibly not. So, and we can't deck out, so I'm just gonna KO their monkey. Okay, we have the fighting. So I think we could literally set up 2 more Coalossals. Okay, they have an attack with that if they have a guy to put on the bench. Maybe, dude, if no, I don't think I had a fighting to work with. I didn't have a fighting to work with there. If I got the fighting energy on this, though, I could have set that up to maybe be able to go for a 2-hit KO on Blaziken. At this point, I think we just need to go for a snipe on Zorwark, because they could just not put a guy down. We just need to go for a 2-hit KO on Zorwark. And we need to set up a third, the 1 more Coalossal. Wait, no, that was our last rare candy. Shit. No, I think it's game. I think I messed up. I don't think we have... I messed up again. Like, I didn't need to... No, we did need another Coalossal. We need... what do we need? I didn't need to put back a Rolycoly. No, actually, I think 1 is prized, isn't it? Yeah, we have a Rolycoly prized. Maybe they'll think we have another Carkol. And maybe they don't have another energy. I need to go for the win, so I mean, I just need to hit this thing. Actually, we're just gonna hit that one. I don't know, maybe they Turo this or something. All right, looks like they have an energy, so it was close, but we ran out of steam, man. I think I did need that other Coalossal because we have, yeah, one Coalossal's in the deck. We needed to put back the Rolycoly because we prized 1. We ran out of stuff. I think I did discard a rare candy early on. Didn't they? They didn't use this guy's ability yet. Yeah, just use it in an attack. It was very close. It was fun being able to snipe around. Oh man, I'm pretty happy with how it went still. And all right, well, okay. They don't know I have nothing, so there is that. Maybe they counter catcher. I think there's hope that they maybe counter catcher. Come on, counter catcher. Show me a counter catcher, damn it. All right. Well, we're just gonna scoop it up. Yeah. Dang. Well, let's look at the full deck list. The recovery is like a big thing. I don't think there's room for Fez. Maybe you don't need Brilliant Blender. Maybe you put Legacy Energy in there, then you have another energy. But we weren't losing to the prize exchange there, right? Maybe you don't need 2 vessels with the blender. Maybe you could just play 1 vessel and then you play 16 fightings. But overall, I'm still happy with how the deck played. It's more of a fun deck for sure, but we were able to pull it off, and yeah, still pretty fun good fun time. So if you're interested in trying it out, there'll be a deck list, this version of it in the description, not with the Ultra Ball or whatever. But I would still make some changes to try and fit more recovery probably. I'm just not sure what. Maybe the supporters, like, I don't know, maybe judges should be in here. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. Peace.